Zimbabwe has changed its controversial Land Tenure Act. Now, the act saw government seizing thousands of acres of white-owned land in the early 2000s. Now, that land was handed over to beneficiaries but remained the assets of the state. Now, people will be able to use that land as collateral for loans or even trade it. But as Pindai Dube reports from Harare, there is much criticism to this move.
The land was initially handed over on a 99-year leases, which could not be traded. Some only had offer leases before taking over farmlands. But under this new proposed legislation, they will be given bankable documents of tenure.
All land held by beneficiaries of the Land Reform Program under 99-year leases, offer letters and permits will now be held under a bankable, registrable and transferable, more secure document of tenure.
But political analysts say dispossessed commercial white farmers have to be compensated as well.
It does not always mean that if you have title deeds, you can necessarily qualify for a loan or to have collateral. And of course, we need to think carefully about the aspect of compensation, that those farmers that lost land need to be compensated. In any case, some of the farms are too big. So I figure out that possibly the government will look at production history.
Economists say this is the right move. They believe the milestone will change the trajectory of the Zimbabwean economy.
It's an important development in terms of enhancing productivity within the agricultural sector, and also in terms of ensuring the economy grows sustainably. Because once you unlock productivity in agriculture, that's critical in terms of supporting the rest of the economy. We saw it in China, actually. China, when they started their development success story around 78.
Government says this will help indigenous farmers who have been in the past been seen as bad credit risks grow the economy. Pindai Dube, Harare, Zimbabwe.